Hello, world. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to touch in on the Rodney Jr. situation, the man that allegedly took a off-duty police officer life after his son was unalived the day before by police officers. This is my perspective. Very touching situation, and it hurts to know that people lost their lives in this. But I want to say something about the father. Me being a father, I would do anything for my children, but I think he kind of went about it the wrong way. What I mean by that is he didn't even have enough time to, or give it enough time to bury his son, to see his son laid to rest. He crashed out. He crashed out and he took the life of somebody that didn't have nothing to do with the situation. If you are going to put yourself in a position like that, he should have went after the right person. That's just my opinion. And I don't say that, that should happen in any sort of form or way. But if I'm gonna crash out like that, I'm gonna crash out with the person that did the damage to my son. I don't know the full situation of what his son did to have his life taken away by the police officers. But guess what? Now Rodney Jr., the father, his life is taken away. And best believe they're gonna give him the death penalty. They're gonna give him the death penalty. So apparently he really wanted to be with his son, because him taking the life of a police officer after a situation happened with his son and his son being unalived by a police officer, that judge and jury ain't gonna show him no kind of love, no kind of compassion, no kind of grievance or nothing like that. He's gonna be in jail for years upon years, and then they're gonna execute him, um, just like his son was, and just like the other man was. Do I think he was wrong for what he did? I think he definitely should have just gave it some time. He definitely should have, like for me personally, first thing I would have did, I would have been hurt, toe up, all that different type of stuff. But guess what? I would have took it to court. I would have saw what the courts were going to be able to do. It would have changed my life. I would have did everything I possibly can to make sure that whatever happened, that police officer that took my son's life didn't do it out of malice, or didn't do it out of hatred, or because he was black man. And I would have made sure that the law did everything they possibly can to prosecute him for taking my son's life. And then if they didn't do what they were supposed to do, then it would have been a whole nother story. But what he did, he crashed out. He crashed out a day after his son was unalived. He didn't even get to go to his son's funeral. What if Rodney had other children? Now those children are being left behind. It's a way and it's a will to handle all things. And sometimes you got to let God guide you the right way. Sometimes you can't let your anger allow you to crash out, because now even more people are suffering. He finna lose his life. His son lost his life. Another man lost his life. And it's just going to be a revolving door. And I know some people are happy. Some people are cheering like, yeah, he did the right thing. He did. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Is that the right thing to be cheering about? Now, just like I said, I do some things for my kids if somebody hurt or harm my kids. But what are the full story around this situation? And why didn't he go after the person that did something to his child, and not an innocent person? That's what I'm saying. And I pray for Rodney. I pray for him. I pray deeply for him. I pray for the family of his, and also the family of the person that he allegedly took their lives, and they had nothing to do with the situation. I don't think it's justice when you crash out. It's not justice, because now you're going to be behind bars for the rest of your life, mourning the death of your child in a situation to where now you can't help nobody else. I don't want my story to be told as, yeah, I'm a badass. I want my story to be told that I was a loving grandfather. I was a provider for my children, and I did everything that I possibly can to protect them in every way possible. So I don't have nothing against the community's opinion. This is just my opinion, my perspective, and the way that I see it. I just would have went about it a little bit different. It's a little bit different because it makes him look like a bad person. How they paint the picture in the news, they're gonna make it just his crash out made it look like he's just the worst person in the world. That does it to the news and how they making it seem like it was a follow they love, and then the black community is like, yeah, yeah, he did that. We proud of you. We support you. Y'all should have went down there and been marching at the police station when it happened. Y'all should have been down there at the scene of the crime when it happened and they took that child life. We can't keep giving praises and giving hands and high fives and all kind of stuff to bullshit, y'all. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? We can't why can't we put resources together and make something happen? Seriously. We could have put them resources together and got the best lawyer that we possibly can to help that situation. And there's been so many mass unaliving of people, African American kids and stuff, and nothing ever happens. So don't get on here giving praises and want to get some YouTube views and TikTok views and all this for what happened in this situation. Saying making it seem like it's okay to crash out. It's not, y'all. It's 2025, man. That man gonna lose his life too. He lost his life. It's over for him. I just wish he would have went about it a little bit different. Just a little bit different. We got to be smart. You got to be smart. You have to be smart, people. That's all I got to say.